Hey guys, it's Stephanie with Simarchy, and welcome to a Sims 4 speed build of the Blackwell mansion slash castle thing in the Sims 4 Forgotten Hollow, which is the brand new vampire expansion pack town. And if you follow my channel, you may have already heard a little bit about this, but I am going to do a mini Let's Play series introducing my vampire family, Vivian Blackwell and her husband, Wesley. So I've done a Create a Sim video for Vivian. She is a vampire, and Wesley is actually a human. And the story pretty much is that they are married, they are newlyweds, they are looking to start a family. And Vivian's great grandmother left this house to her. So this is the house that we're creating in this speed build. So the house is very creepy and old, although it is in modern times, so it's going to have some modern touches to it, but the house itself is very old, very spooky, and there's a surprise I'll show you at the end. Well, maybe not the end, we'll probably see it pretty soon into this video. Oh, and let me back up a little bit and tell you that this video is just a speed build of the exterior of the home. Now, this ended up taking me such a long time because I'm not very good at these big builds, and I'm pretty obsessed with it being symmetric. So I have to make sure, just everything's perfect. And okay, oh gosh, that surprise came quickly. I did not notice this whole time that I was building this house. Not until like towards the very end did I notice that it is shaped like a bat. So you can kind of see here, you'll probably see better when I go into like an overall overview of it, but right now it looks like an upside down bat. So that was totally an accident. I was trying to make like these cool columns and towers, and since I am so obsessed with symmetry, it looks like a bat. That was not intentional, but it's perfect. It works out perfect for a vampire's house. Oh, and this roofing, oh my gosh, so hard. I can build simple houses pretty easily, and I wouldn't say quickly, but definitely quicker than this. So the exterior took me, I think, about 6 hours total. So even speeding it up at like 700%, which is pretty fast, usually I try to do somewhere between 500% and 1,000%. So I guess it's like right in the middle of those two. This video is still going to be like 25 minutes long. So yeah, I didn't want to make an extremely long video showing you the inside too. And here's the other thing. Okay, so I built the house on my own time as a speed build, but the furnishing we actually did on a live stream. So my friend Max from Max Playground or Max Games, she's in the process of changing her channel name right now, so I'm going to use both until I know for sure, but I'll put a link to her channel in the description below. But anyways, oh yeah, she plays The Sims 2. Sims as well. She does play Sims 2, Sims 4, maybe a little bit of Sims 3, and some other games. You should definitely check out her channel. But the reason I brought her up is she helped me with my live stream. So it was technically my first live stream on Twitch, but not my first live stream ever. My first live stream ever I did on YouTube on Christmas Day, I believe it was. I happened to just have the day off, which you guys know I never take a day off. And if you're new to this channel, then I'm telling you now, I never take a day off. I work 6 days a week, and on the 7th day, I play Sims. I record videos for you guys. So I happened to have, Christmas off. I went to go see my sister during the day, and at night I came home and did my live stream. So that was on YouTube. It went pretty well, pretty smooth, no issues there. But I guess it's a good place to talk about it. I'm kind of debating if I should do more streams, first of all, in general, and second of all, on Twitch or YouTube. But okay, just to backtrack a bit, I can't remember if I said this part or not. This is going to be all over the place. Max helped me with the live stream. She was amazing. She just did like a voiceover so you can see my face and my gameplay, and then her voice over on Skype so that she can interact with me and the viewers and read out the chat to me just to like help make things go along easier. And it was a lot of fun. She did great. She's amazing. I'm very thankful, and I'm going to do the same thing for her on her channel, or I should say on her Twitch. We're still working out the kinks, trying to see what happens. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. I'm trying to decide if I should live stream more which I technically do have some time. On Sundays, I close at 6 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. like the rest of the week, which is a nice little break for me. I don't really have a day off because I record on Monday. So that Sunday night is just a little tiny break for myself. But it's technically free time, so maybe I could start live streaming on Sundays, or maybe every other Sunday. I'm really not sure yet, but we did stream this last Sunday. Well, I don't know when this video is coming out, so maybe it was the Sunday before, but we did a live stream and we furnished the inside of this house, which was a lot of fun. I had a lot of friends come. I only invited a few close friends because I didn't know if the stream would even go on at all. I had no idea. I was trying to test streams on Twitch and I couldn't figure out how to really test it. And when I was trying to test it, like 3 people were viewing it and I freaked out and stopped testing it. So the one where my friends came and where Max helped me, that was really a test stream. So there was a few of us, but it was still so much fun. Everyone that came, I would love to shout out each of your names individually, but that would take a little bit of time. So you know who you are. I really appreciate you coming to watch. And they helped me furnish this house. I think it came out amazing, but I'm going to have to do that in a second video. And again, that's because this exterior just took me so long, and this roofing, oh, so hard. I've since watched some roofing tutorials. Hopefully some of that stuck in my head so I won't have such a hard time next time. But gosh, this was hard. I thought the octagonal roof that I built on my holiday house was hard. This was 10 times harder. So, roofs. What can I say? But yeah, so the live stream thing, I don't know. I think I might do it weekly. We'll see. Let me know below. Let me know if you came to any of my streams, if you prefer seeing me stream on Twitch versus seeing me live stream on YouTube, because there is 2 ways I can do it. I could do it on Twitch or on YouTube, or I could do neither, or technically there's a way to do it both. I'm going to have to look into that some more, but one of the gamer groups that I'm in said that there is a app maybe called iStream or Restream. I can't remember what it was called, but they said there's a way to stream to both Twitch and YouTube. I don't know if that would be super complicated for me or for the viewers. So, I'll do some more research, but comment below if you have any suggestions of what you would like to see. But either way, I'm going to try really hard to get some more live streams in because they're just fun. They are so much fun. I love being able to interact with you guys and get live feedback. So this house was really a group project. It wasn't just me. I want to thank everyone who helped me with it. But we did only finish furnishing the first floor and a little bit of the second floor. So I'm going to finish it on my own time. And so the second part of this video, instead of being a speed build, is going to be a house tour. So speed builds and house tours are my 2 favorite things to do on this channel. So I figured why not combine them both with this house specifically, because I did do it both ways, really. I mean, there's not really a way to speed build the part that we live furnished. Well, there is, but that's getting really technical, and I don't know how to do that without having my face cam in there, and too much work. So yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about live streaming and what this video is going to end up looking like. And I can't believe I talked for almost 10 minutes already about nothing. I always feel like I talk about nothing, but like I've said before, I don't really plan these. I just start talking and whatever happens, and hopefully you guys enjoy the commentary either way. And if not, you could mute me and play some music, like if you really just wanted to watch the speed build and thought I was rambling on and on. But let's be honest, if you're watching videos on my channel, you probably are used to me rambling on and on, or if you're new, you've probably tuned out by now. And if you haven't, then welcome. Please subscribe. Shameless plug. Anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. Speed build in this video of the exterior, and house tour in the next video, probably a week after this video comes out, maybe a couple days after this video comes out, again to show the interior. So now that was all over the place. Oh, you can see the bat much better now. This is kind of when I realized that it looked like a bat. And a little bit later on, I'm going to change that roof. Oh, I guess right now. See, I'm going to change that roof pattern so it actually looks more like a bat's tail. It just happened that way. I guess I can't complain because, I don't know, maybe subconsciously I did it. I have no idea how that happened, but I love it. Now I'm really trying to figure out this whole roofing situation. Like I said, absolute nightmare. I need to get better on that. I think it's been an hour just on the roof, maybe longer. Oh, definitely longer. I spent 45 minutes just on like the bottom 2 roofs, and oh gosh. Yeah, roofs. All right, so anyways, let's talk more about the Let's Play. I don't know. I guess I'll recap it in the actual intro of the Let's Play, but since you guys are here and you're watching now, I'll just tell you what I have planned for this beautiful house. So again, Vivian Blackwell left this mansion to her great-great-granddaughter. She is married to Wesley, who is a human. Wesley actually does not know that Vivian is a vampire. That's the kicker. All right? He does not know. So he's going to be a little bit surprised when they moved into this like really creepy house, and I don't know, I guess she'll have some explaining to do. Well, I guess there's not really any explaining to do. It was her great-great-grandmother's house. End of story, right? It's a free house. What can they say? They're just going to gladly accept it and move in. But anyways, once they are settled in, they're going to start growing a vampire family. Now, I should say vampire in quotes because the really fun thing that I found out is that you do not know if your baby is going to be a vampire or a human. If you have a vampire parent and a human parent, there's a 50-50 chance it'll either be a vampire or a human. You don't find out until they're a teenager. So that, I don't know, as soon as I heard that, I was like, wow, that's like a gamble. That's like a mystery. That sounds really fun and exciting. I want to play with that aspect of the game. So Vivian and Wesley are going to have little babies, and no one will know. No one will know if they're vampires or not until they hit the teenage years. So I'm not sure how we'll do that. If we'll do like one baby at a time, maybe we'll try to get them to have twins or triplets, or maybe we'll just turn aging off and age them all up at the same time. I really haven't worked any of that out yet, so if you have any suggestions, drop them below. But we'll start playing and see what happens. I think it's going to be really fun, really exciting, and can you imagine the look on Vivian's face when she has to explain to her husband why they have a vampire child? Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. Now, I guess it's also very possible he might find out she's a vampire before then. I don't know how she's hid it from him for this long, but I guess maybe they haven't been dating that long, and they definitely haven't lived together yet. So now that they're moving in together, might be a little bit harder for her to hide it. Might be, just a little bit. But that'll be fun. That'll be the fun part. I hope you guys think that's an interesting concept. And if you do, make sure to subscribe. Throwing that in there again so that you can see the Let's Play, which that will definitely be at least a week after I upload this, I would imagine. I don't know my upload schedule anymore. I mean, it's still daily, which I guess this is something else we could talk about. Why not? I have been uploading daily, and I don't know if you guys have even noticed, but Mondays I've been uploading Alice in Wonderland, and then like Tuesday, Wednesday, some sort of house tour or house hunting series, and then Thursday I upload Smallville, and then Friday is either another house tour. And then Saturday and Sunday has just been kind of a mismatch of whatever, like an extra CAS video I had laying around or something like that. There's the bat. You can see the bat much better now. But I did have a really big backlog of videos that were already recorded, because when I first started recording for a good few months, I would make like 10, 12 videos a day. Like I would just sit there and record all day on Mondays. And the past couple weeks have been really hard for me to record between being sick and some other things going on. So today, actually, now that I'm doing this voiceover, I was able to record like, I think, 6 house tours, an episode of Smallville, and an episode of Alice, and this. So I'm trying to rebuild that log again, so I'm not rushing to get through 7 or 8 videos in one day. It's hard. I mean, I have to just record them and then edit throughout the week when I have time, but it's worth it because it's fun, and I love you guys, and I hope you appreciate it. Oh my gosh, the windows and the doors, the house is starting to come along. I don't even know, I must have passed this part. Yeah, like the columns, when I was placing the columns at the front of the structure, like around the circular porch thing, even with move objects on and even with holding Alt, they would still only snap into a certain grid. And I researched to see if I could find like the disable snapping to slots on Alt cheat for Sims 4, because that's what I use in Sims 3. and I couldn't find it. So I don't know if there isn't one, or maybe I did find it and it didn't work anyway with the columns. I don't know. So if anyone knows how I can do that, like if I want to move the columns in a different spot on the porch, let me know. That would be greatly appreciated. And this part, yeah, oh my gosh, this roof, like I said, I struggled with it so much. So I figured just by shortening it a bit and putting some railings around the edge, I wouldn't really have to worry about the shape all that much. And I guess it's kind of weird to see this rounded roof because, I don't know, it almost looks barn-like, but it's what I did. I end up liking it, though. I think it ends up looking really nice. Like, you could see pretty much the basic structure by now, even though there's still about 10 or so minutes left of this video. So I'm trying to think. I guess I do landscaping and things like that. I do build out the inside of the house, not every single room. Maybe I do every single room. I can't remember. At least just putting the walls and the stairs in place so that when it came time to furnish, it was a lot easier for us to do it. And yeah, I still have to furnish the bedrooms. I'm thinking, okay, let me describe it to you. So the bottom floor has the living room and dining room and kitchen, and a bar area. I won't ruin it too much. And then the second floor is all the bedrooms for the kids, and then the third floor is the master suite for the parents. So the first floor is pretty creepy. I'm thinking of making the second floor more colorful and kid-friendly and not so dark and creepy. Yeah. I don't know. I started doing a pink one and everyone on the stream was like, what? Pink? And that's kind of where we left off. So I haven't decided if I'm going to go back and leave that pink or change it to something else. But I feel like the kids' floor should be pretty friendly, you know? I don't know. Because we don't know. We don't know if they're vampires or human. And Wesley doesn't know either way. So, ooh, these creepy trees, sizing them up. Oh, I'm so glad you can size up trees. It works so good. Oh, it works so good. But yeah. That's what I'm trying to decide, the bedrooms. But I have a couple days to work on it, so we'll just see how it goes. Maybe I'll make a couple like really cute, pretty, frilly rooms and then a couple of darker rooms, because I guess kids can have different tastes anyways, right? We might have a really girly girl or more of a feminine boy, or we might have like some angsty teens that are a little bit more dark and gothic. I don't know, maybe I'll make them like kind of generic, and then as the kids get older, I'll tailor the rooms to their personalities. That's not a bad idea. Or maybe I'll do just like one that's a nursery and one that's for toddlers, one that is for teens, and one that's like a guest room. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Oh my gosh, my little bat pattern. I bet you we could signal Batman from up here. We'll have to try that. And these things, I don't know, I guess they were roof statues or something, just making them look bigger looked really cool too. And this, oh, I'm so glad I found this. I don't know if it's supposed to be a roof trim or what, but it just, I guess it is supposed to be that. I don't know. It pops in so perfectly, and it really, really brought this build together. I felt like that was probably one of the nicest touches I could add to it. And then I'm adding like this little windowed, I don't know, almost looks like a little room on top too, but it's not. It's just decoration. And now moving on to the landscaping. The landscaping was a little bit tricky. Oh, can't forget the fairy statue. She's beautiful. And of course, she reminds me of the fairy statue from The Sims 3, the Weeping Fairy, which is one of my favorites. Sometimes I call her a weeping angel, even though I know it's a fairy. I don't know why I say that, but this one's definitely a fairy. And these little milk jugs, I don't know. They're like, I don't know. I guess they fit in because they have the creepy twig-looking things coming up. And then these look like roots coming out of the ground. I don't know. I wanted it to look old, but not necessarily like a vampire's house, but I'm pretty sure it definitely looks like a vampire's house. I think Vivian wants to just keep up the appearance that she's normal. She's just a normal lady, and she's just gonna have a normal family, and there's nothing strange going on here, which might be kind of hard with this house. But here I am working on the interior now. Oh, and the lighting. Yeah, of course I did all the lighting. That was kind of hard too. I really wanted to use the chandeliers from the game pack, and I used this one that you're looking at now throughout the house. And then when I went into a certain angle, I realized it came down so low, like your Sim's head would walk right into it. Yeah, I think that's where I realized it. So I'm actually going to end up switching them, probably in this video, to the shorter chandelier, which is still cool. I think I keep these longer chandeliers over the staircases and balconies and things like that, so that the Sims' heads aren't going to directly interfere with them, and then I kept the shorter ones, which are still just as pretty throughout the rest of the house. So this is the second floor, going back and forth between the two. I still can't get over that this house looks like a bat. Oh my gosh. That's just perfect. That's just perfection. Well, no, I won't say that. I mean, it obviously could look more like a bat. Like I said, I wasn't trying for that to happen, but the fact that it happened is pretty cool. So I made this little balcony area. It took me the longest time to figure out how to remove the flooring, and I guess I just had to make it into its own room with the fencing, and then I could remove the floor. And what else? Yeah, those are way too short. See that? You can see that there. They're basically hitting the ground. That makes no sense. So now I'm going to replace those. I do end up making that little opening to see the downstairs just a little bit longer during the live stream. So you'll see that when we finish, when I tour the inside of the house. And like I said, I don't want to give it too much away, but yeah, this is the kids' floor that we're looking at now, I think. Is it? I don't know. I'm going by so fast. All right, let's talk about something else. I'm trying to get the stairs in here. That took a while too. But I've got a few more minutes. Let's talk about vampires. The pack is really cool. I did sort of a tour of Forgotten Hollow through a bat's eye view, which I thought was really cool. I'll make sure to link that, and I'll link the CAS of Vivian in the description below so you guys can check those out as well. But Forgotten Hollow looks really cool. A lot of people were complaining that it's such a small town, but it's so awesome that I'm willing to overlook how small it is. And yeah, let's be honest, I'm probably never going to build more than 5 houses for the town anyway, and I can easily just take down the existing houses. So that's what I did. I took over Vlad's house right here. I think he's like the master vampire of the town or something. I don't know his whole backstory, but I knocked that down, bulldozed the house, got him out of here, and took over his property. He's gone. I don't know where he went. I don't really care. Oh, okay. So yeah, I think it was Max. Max said something about like if vampires were real, and I was like, girl, they are real. Like I know some. I do. I know some people. I'm not going to name names because some of them are pretty secretive, but I have definitely run across some vampires. And I guess I'm not going to talk too much about that. I don't know. I don't really have any specifics, but let's just say there are people that believe they are vampires and actually drink people's blood consensually, of course. Well, maybe there's some that don't. Oh God, that's a scary thought. But the ones that I know, as far as I know, it's consensual, and they swear that the blood gives them more energy. I don't know. I could never do that. I'm so queasy. Blood. I could never drink it. I could never. Blech. Why am I talking about this? This is so morbid. I guess just that's why, because I wanted to say that. Vampires are real. They're real. They are real. All right. What does the stream come to? Video. Oh my gosh. You can tell where my mind is. Seriously, streaming was so much fun. I can't wait to do it again. But anyways, I think we're coming to the end here. I placed a little bit of furniture just to kind of remind me of what the rooms were, but I think I went through and deleted it. Did I maybe? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Because when you see the next video, you're going to see a tour. And again, that's just me going through the house in camera mode, all that fun stuff. So at the end of this video, I'm going to do a quick screenshot of the front of the house, or mansion or castle or whatever you want to call it, and then I'll see you in the next one. So let's go ahead and do my little outro. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss my next video, and I will see you in the next one. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!